This is a commitment, once again, to yourselves that I will focus on what I'm good at. All right, so today we're talking about how to deal with weaknesses. Yeah, we all have our own strengths and our own weaknesses, right? Everybody has their own things going on. For example, who among you are weak in math? Or maybe you're weak in another section. What are you weak in? Okay. Conventional wisdom, traditional wisdom, tells us, what it tells us to do is to work harder on our weaknesses, right? We're weak in an area, so we should just work harder on our weaknesses. But some people, they just can't work on their weaknesses, right? It just doesn't work. You just don't get better at math by keep on practicing. And why is that? Why is that? Well, because people are unique, right? People are unique. We're very different. People have different personalities. People process things differently in their head. Some people are good at math. I'm good at math. Some people are good at drawing. I'm bad at drawing. And now, there are two main personality tests to find out your personality type. There's the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, the MBTI. So you can see here. I'm not going to stay on this too long. And there's the Enneagram of personality. Okay, so these are the two big ones. Now, why is it important? Why am I talking about this to you right now? Why am I sharing this with you? Because one of the pillars of what I believe is the keys to happiness, okay, is self-development. For you to be happy, you have to be more aware of yourself, you have to develop yourself, and you have to grow yourself better. And in order for us to develop ourselves, for order for us to grow ourselves, we have to understand how our brains work. We have to understand ourselves. Because, we might think, okay, we have specific strengths and weaknesses, but we're not 100% sure. We're not 100% sure. And, personality tests, they're not always 100% accurate, but there are personality types. And understanding our personality can guide us because they tell us how we process events. They tell us how we process information. They tell us how we process emotions and so on. By understanding our strengths and weaknesses, we can then learn how to best utilize our strengths. We have our strengths, we'll best utilize them, and we can focus on what we need to develop. For example, in the MBTI, according to the MBTI test, I'm an ENTP, which is known as a visionary. And in the Enneagram, I'm type 5 wing 6, which is known as the problem solver. And you can probably see this in me over here. So this matches with who I am, the visionary and the problem solver. What that means is knowing this, I know that I'm good at seeing what needs to be done and making plans to solve problems. Solving problems, because it's also my core personality type, it also gives me satisfaction. It also gives me a sense of purpose when I'm solving problems. However, I'm also aware, because of my personality type, that I'm not good at details. And I'm not really good with finishing the plans I make. So knowing these things, keeping these things in mind, helps me choose what I should focus on, what I should do, and what I shouldn't do. For example, knowing that I like solving problems, it's led me to do things that give me a sense of purpose and have an impact on the world. For example, the VA Bootcamp, it gives me that purpose. It helps me solve problems. This series here, 5 Minutes to Happy, and I'm doing life coaching, that helps me solve problems and has an impact on the world, which gives me a sense of purpose. But for me to keep things running, I need to hire people who are better at getting things done and who are good at the details. By myself, I can try to get better at details, right? I can try my best, but I know that it's my weakness. Okay, I know that it's my weakness. So rather than trying to become better at something that I'm naturally weak at, what I do is I just hire someone who's good in that area, who's good in the areas that I'm weak in. Instead of wasting my energy when I'm, trying to put so much effort into maximizing my weaknesses, what I'd rather do is put energy into best utilizing my strengths. So my advice here is to understand yourself, understand how your brain works, understand how your cognitive functions work. Take personality tests like Enneagram, MBTI. There's also the Big 5 personality tests. They kind of serve different purposes. And from there, from taking these tests, we can gauge our strengths and our weaknesses. We can gauge what we're good at and what we're not good at. And then we can focus on the things that we're good at and the things that will make us feel fulfilled. Okay, so what I want us to do, you know, in our Monday motivation, we have this commitment, and this is a comment. It's a commitment, you know, to yourselves and to everybody, you know, but mostly to yourselves, that you will take action. That you will take action, and in this case, you will take action to be a happier, healthier person. And what action I want you to take is this. I want you to focus on what you're good at. So I want you to make this commitment over here. Make this comment. This is a commitment, once again, to yourselves, that I will focus on what I'm good at. And if you have any questions, guys, feel free to type them in the comment section down below. All right, thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys on Thursday at 10 o'clock. Bye-bye.